Hello scrappers, back again. I just got some more odds and ends I'm going to try to tear down here. Of course you guys probably recognize these out of a gas cook stove. So that part there is Ferris, well that is too, the bottom of that. So the only thing we really want is this top piece. And it's crimped in here, so I just get some channel locks. Probably not a lot to it. Well, I've got a couple calls on the ad so far, and both of them are pretty far off, so I got them both scheduled for Saturday. One's probably right at my range, 50-mile range, maybe just a hair further, a couple of miles. But he's got a couple riding mowers, refrigerator, upright freezer, I think a hot water tank. And the other guy, I can swing by his place on the way back. And I think he said he had a garage door. A couple more pieces there. Hope you're seeing this okay. But you can see how it's crimped in there. I'm just taking that and just bending it back. Bent back, and then it just comes apart. The guy said he had a garage door. I don't remember what all he said he had. One of them I think had an old outside entry door, which I'm needing an outside door for my shop out there. So I may be able to use it. We'll just have to see what it looks like. So I figure all that I got to get, I guess I'll take the 1 ton and go by and load the refrigerator freezer up in front, hot water tank, and try to leave a little gap where I can bring the winch cable through. Winch the mowers up on it, and the garage doors I can throw on there. Oh yeah, he said he had a swimming pool, metal frame from an above ground swimming pool. He said it's all dismantled. So I figure, okay, that can probably go in the back of the pickup. Which I was kind of wondering if March is a little bit too early to run the ad. But I thought, well, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Now, April or May will probably take off if the weather keeps on. Right now I think it's like 60 degrees or something today, and the weather's going to pretty well hold all week. So it's, might as well say it's springtime here in Oklahoma. Now you see these here, so a little different from the other. It's just crimped over all the way around, so, but it's channel locks, I'm just peeling it back. Got one spot right there that I really can't get to, so. But I'm just bending it and kind of wiggling it, and it comes right off. I'll put all this into sheet aluminum. These big pieces of tin are filling my 5-gallon tin bucket up pretty quick. I don't know if I know I started telling you, I think in the last video, how I try to use black plastic buckets for my stuff that's dirty or needs cleaning. And then most of the clean stuff is in white, but I get a lot more white buckets than anything else. I got a green bucket I put my brass in, and I got a couple of yellow ones. I got #1 copper in one yellow one. I got Bear Bright in another yellow one. Then I got another yellow one I put cast aluminum in, clean cast. Trying to do a little bit is, which I played with that waste oil burner last night and had a successful melt. I got about 10 ingots of cupcake ingots, and my plan is to sell those on eBay. And I get stuff that's just really hard to tear apart and get clean. I don't really see any right off in here at this moment, but get aluminum stuff, you know, kind of like this here. Yeah, this has got metal rivets in here, and it'd be almost impossible to get that out of there on this side too. So I'm just going to melt that down, make it into the little ingots, and then try to sell them for about $2 a pound on eBay for people that do you know, sand casting, stuff like that. If they don't have a source for aluminum, because I could get better than the scrap price by selling it that way, and then I'm also getting rid of stuff that would really be a challenge to get cleaned up anyway. And that way I don't have to take the dirty aluminum price or irony aluminum. That's the plan. Whether or not it works, we'll see. But when I get done with this video here in a little bit, I'm going to probably go out and make a video, mix up the oil and stuff for my next batch. Go out and fire it up. Here's somebody's idea. Took an aluminum sheet, mounted a sprinkler to it. I guess they use it for a slide or something, I don't know. It's one thing you can say when scrapping, you never know what you're going to find. I picked up a riding mower once. The guy had pulled the mowing deck from out from underneath it, and this guy was an engineer or something. He had the deck off to the side of the mower, and he was able to raise and lower it. I guess he had a ditch he had to mow, so he could, you know, basically have the mower here and be able to lower that. He had the deck up, and he was able to lower that deck down to mow this down in the ditch without having to drive down in there. You just never know what you're going to find or how people have rigged stuff up. Now this, I guess I'll do it the easy way. sun sprinkler down here a few weeks back. It had little studs sticking up where the holes are. I just had to get them with pliers and break them off. It wasn't too bad. Get the drill out of the way. I don't know if these two pieces will slide off, but I might as well just go ahead and cut them. Yeah. See if I can't just crush it. Here we go. Yeah, not that knife. That's the one with the hook. Okay, clean aluminum. Just odds and ends. A lot of little stuff you bring in and say, oh, I don't want to get into that right now. You turn down to something bigger, then you get the little pieces. And so I'll do that later. Kind of what I'm cleaning up now. I'll do that later stuff. Like this one. Wasn't much on this one, but a circuit board. Even on that, it doesn't look like too much. I'm no expert on e-waste, but all I see on this really is probably this little chip and this little chip. So, but here are the low-grade boards. You know, I guess they got a price for that. So, I got probably a little piece of aluminum right there. And what I'm understanding is you can even clean up the low-grade boards. You can pull stuff off and still get a little price out of it. I don't know, there's something in there I guess they're getting money on. Get these two screws. A piece of aluminum is basically just used as a heat sink. Okay, that's clean. There's a little bitty transformer right there. And I got a bucket over here. I'm putting those in. So that's about all there is to that one. I got a barrel down in the field that. Actually, a couple barrels down there to throw a lot of that circuit board in. Now this one here, another low grade board. And probably only thing that's probably worth anything is these three chips right here. As far as I know. But like I say, e-waste is not really my strong point. Something I need to take the time to learn though, but I usually don't find computers or anything, but I did on my ad this time I did mention electronics. So of course I'm hoping that I can get some laptops and stuff where I can get the batteries and try to repurpose the batteries. Seen a couple videos on YouTube where they're taking and making backup power supplies and rebuilding our drill packs and everything else. Basically the same batteries they have in this battery pack is what a lot of laptops have. That's just the 18650s. The flashlight on my hip's got an 18650 in it. Because now the 18650, it comes in a button top, a flat top, protected, unprotected. This piece here that I'm tearing down right here, that came off that boat that I brought in and tore down. So I cut the boat up and pretty much trashed it, but I did get quite a bit of aluminum. I saved the latches around here somewhere. This is part of one of the latches. So that's what I'm trying to get it off. Some of this wood is just so rotted the screws won't back out. Which, some of these screws, there's really not a whole lot left to the screw. And my plan is tonight go ahead and, after this video, make that video on the waste oil burner. Then I'll probably go ahead and upload that tonight, and then tomorrow night I'll upload this one, so you'll see the other one before you see this one. I know I got a few people that have been watching and following that waste oil burner, and the reason I kind of put the waste oil burner in with scrapping, I thought about just making another channel for that completely, but I thought, well, that might be a waste. It may never go anywhere, get very many views. But since I am kind of doing it, to get rid of, to try to get a better price on the scrap, I think I'm just going to cut that band. If I go ahead and put that waste oil burner on this. Which tomorrow's trash day too, so I need to get the dumpster out of here, the garbage can out of here tonight and get it dumped. I got one out in the other room too I got to get dumped. This chunk here, I'm just going to throw that in the tin. This piece here is off an old motor or something. Looks like part of the coolant system. So it's pretty heavy, so I'm going to throw that in short iron. Well, I think this video has been about 18 minutes long now, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. I've still got, spin this around here, don't get dizzy on me now. I've still got a pretty good amount of stuff right there to tear down yet, but slowly getting through it, make room for more stuff. So if you like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that little bell at the top. Try to get another video up this weekend. So until then, keep living the life. Happy scrapping, folks.